Good morning and thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Saturday edition of the Midday Dialogue with Imo. And this is where we get to talk everything and anything business. Today, we are focusing on the new economy. And for us, the new economy is termed to cover the quality of improvement of activities. Now, growth of the nation's GDP, and not just the increase in production, but how far this affects the lives of the ordinary Nigerian. Now, since we slumped into recession a couple of months back, it has indeed been very difficult defining the growth of Nigeria, as the nation's policymakers, innovators, lawmakers have all been firing from all cylinders, all in a bid to drive in the new economy. Now, this has given rise to several policies, which includes the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan and the recently signed executive orders by the acting president, all in a bid to drive the new economy. We are, however, concerned about the implementation of these policies and how and what role Nigerians, the non-elites, will play in the development of the new economy. Now, recently the National Bureau of Statistics hit us with staggering figures indicating clearly that basic items needed for the survival of the ordinary Nigerian, which include food, transportation costs, fuel, clothing, housing, and what have you, are extremely high. And that is not to say that we've not seen a decline in the inflation rate, which recently slumped from 17.24% to 16.25%. Our question, however, is, will the new economy be all-inclusive? Do you see government, including you and I, in this economy? Who will drive the new economy? Is it the elites or the non-elites? That has been a question thrown at many fora, and that's why the Osasu Show Foundation bring you to a forum where we can deliberate and chart a course for the new economy. We will be able to raise funds for those who need assistance, not just in the Northeast, but across Nigeria. We hope to make an impact. We hope to see that the new economy can actually be translated to the well-being of the ordinary Nigerians. And we hope that with your contribution, we can actually make impact and make a change in society. I am Imo Edet, the business voice on radio.
Different tribes, different tongues.
I would like to thank the Osasu Foundation for the assistance given to us when we were at the Makurdi camp. The help given to us that time was so much, and we so much appreciate it.
Like me, when this thing happened, the wrapper I tied that I ran away with, that was the only wrapper I was with. Not until they came and supplied us everything, because a lot of our things were burnt down during the crisis.
5th April last year is a memorable day, a day I will never forget in my life. When we were in the IDP camp in Makurdi last year, when the crisis emanated last year, they came with a lot of relief materials.
I went to a camp, then bring all these clothes, then go give us. Then go see if you see my picking, then go give clothes. Me ma, then go give me clothes.
That they remain grateful to Osasu Foundation. This is what they are saying. If it is not who Osasu, who are they? That they remain very grateful to Osasu Foundation for knowing they are existing.
Nama Haruna Koko, Serki Karo Majiji, Nagarina, Ima Karo Majijina, Karona Majiji. Zasu ba su zo na godiya zasu inda ba su zo lafiya ba bai sa su kuma lafiya.
This much is true.
As the head teacher of the school, I want to appreciate the Osasu Foundation for taking off the PTA project. In fact, we like a word that we use to appreciate you, because as you can see the project, the PTA have tried to reach this foundation, and the way children are responding is like, with the situation of the country, the parent cannot be able to complete it alone. We want to appreciate you for taking it from the parents.
This project is almost a year now we started, but we could not be able to finish it because the parents could not afford to finish the project. But thank God, this foundation, the Osasu, came to our aid to come and complete this project. We really appreciate their coming.
My name is Rosaline Alekba. I'm from Benue State. I'm a single mother of 2. I'm 25 years old. I want to thank the Osasu Show for the encouragement and support. The Osasu Show Foundation heard about my story and decided to come to my aid. It has always been my dream to go back to school, and they made that dream a reality. They enrolled me into ABU Zaria to continue with my academics. They also encouraged me to take my kids to my parents so that I can focus more on my academics. I want to say thank you to the Osasu Show Foundation, and I want to also say thank you to Osasu Ibinidion. I want to say thank you and God bless you.
I'm very, very grateful and happy for the Osasu Show Foundations, for the good help that they give to the IDP camp Durumi area 1 to the women. As we did here, no any foundations that come to give us empowerment. It's only to come and teach us skill acquisition without empowerment. Osasu Show organization, they give some women money. They buy some women's yam, beans, oil to start a small business to help themselves. So I'm very, very happy and grateful for the Osasu Foundation for their help, for their empowerment.
Muna gode ma Osasu Foundation. Mun gode mata da kudin da ta kawo mana na hijira, ita ne first ta kawo mana kudin hijira har mun wadata yanzu kowa suna abun kansu. Muna mata godiya.
I'm a beneficiary in the Karamajiji IDP camp, and I'm a teacher in the camp. I teach the kids. Yeah, the Osasu Foundation has been very helpful to us in this camp. I've known Osasu Foundation since in Area 1. They bring donations, clothes, and they also provide like small capital income for us women to start little businesses.
Osasu Show Foundation, they contribute a lot here. They give us clothing, food items, and many things that I can't mention now. I'm advising them to continue doing the good thing they are doing, because they have been helping not only this camp. We've been heard about them since before they've been come to our camp, and now we saw them in our camp.
Actually, I'll start by saying the school environment was very strange to me, but as I was brought to this school, I really loved the school. The teachers were so nice to me, their teaching was so good, and my fellow students were very friendly to me, and also the principal, she's a wonderful woman. And I'm most grateful for being among the Osasu Show beneficiaries. I'm very happy to see me among my fellow students.
Joshua that is here with us, coming in as a new environment, we discovered that she quickly adjusted to all the programs and activities of the school, and her performance, Joshua, has been good.
fact, your coming last time assisted us in many ways. In the first place, it helps to spread to tell the world what happened to this community. And as a result of your the report you took to the whole world, in fact, we saw assistance in many angles. In fact, what you did to us at that time helped in alleviating our suffering in many ways.
Only Osasu Foundation that first came to reach us here, and definitely what we had from them, we received from them, honestly, we enjoy it.
Sunana Jennifer Elson daga Kura Governor. Sunana Grace Adam
Daga ina?
daga Kura Local Government, Kano. Ana fita.
Kina so ki yi makaranta?
Zainab Muhammad, Kura Local Government. Shida.
Kin taɓa zuwa makaranta?
A'a.
Me yasa ba a sa ki makaranta ba?
Ba ma da kuɗi.
Ba ku da kuɗi? Yanzu me kike so ki zama in ki gama makaranta?
Ina so zama doctor. An gode Allah saka da alkairi. Allah saka Osasu Foundation. Na gode Allah saka maka barka. Ina son zama lawyer. Na gode Allah saka musu da alheri.
And I would like to thank them to come to our aid because of the level of the destruction within our community during the crisis was so much. And you can look at, if you go around the community, you see what happened, see the houses that are being destroyed. I think you can see my house over there being destroyed by the herdsmen. And there is no place we can put our head there. It's because it is raining already, and I had no money to put that house in order.
They went ahead destroying a lot of properties here. And if you go around the village, you happen to see things they destroyed yourself. They even killed people here in this compound. Well, if they can assist us with building materials, we remain very, very grateful to them. Like you can see this very compound we are staying belongs to my dad, His Royal Highness Adagatu. If they can help us in restructuring the house and the whole community, we remain very grateful to them.
We have no land to farm. If you go to our ponds now, that is a ponds area now. The Fulani herdsmen are still there with their cows. We cannot farm. Whatever we farm, if the cows go to that side now, they just eat up everything. We have no this thing. Can you imagine a basin of cassava cost us almost 5,000 naira? Where can we afford that money from?
We need Osasu Foundation to help us with fertilizer or any seed of crops so that we can farm. And also, our house has been destroyed, so we need building material.
So we want the Osasu Foundation to help us, give us money that will keep us busy in learning tailoring, cooking, selling in the market. Like as for me, I was selling in the market, but during this crisis, I don't have anything again. Everything I had was burnt down. Likewise to other women, everything they had were burnt down. We don't have anything again. We want the Osasu Foundation to help us.
This community is Goska Kaninko in Jema local government, Kaduna State, Nigeria. The Osasu Foundation, we thank them a million times because they have helped us, but the help is not enough, and that is why we are calling on them again to please help us, tell the whole world to come to our aid because we are suffering. If you can look around, you see my house there, it can be destroyed. And as of the moment, we are patching in a small church. There's not any place to stay in that house. Presently, I am residing at a nearby village called Takao. That's where I stay now. I come here occasionally. At the moment, there's no food. There's no shelter. Many are still staying, watching somewhere because they have no places to stay.
We don't have food to eat. Like last month, it is mango that we used to survive. We ate mango to survive, to sustain our life. But now, as of now, the mango has finished. And we still have a lot of Fulani men inside the bush, which we cannot enter the farm to farm because of they are too much plenty in the farm. If you mistakenly enter farm now, then you cannot come back. Then we really want this Osasu Foundation to at least help us to announce to the government or the whole world, if possible to the nation entirely, so that to help us fish out all the herdsmen inside this bush, so that we can plan our future tomorrow. Because we didn't farm and we don't know what to eat. Presently, what to eat, talk less of to eat tomorrow. So if we can have this Osasu Foundation to help us, we'll be more grateful.
Mboni bi abe no uku mun bi ko na uku kuke so ne wannan kungiya to su yi magana da gwamnati.
The need of the school, we need fencing because of the distraction in the school. And we need administrative block, we need laboratory and the library, where children will go and sit down and learn.
One of the dangers involved that we are looking for the assistance of this particular foundation, the Osasu Foundation, to assist this community in building a secondary school is the Abuja Airport Expressway. It's a very big road and it's a very dangerous road where motorists are always on high speed. So our children get knocked by the car, and this involves endangering our children for going to town seeking for education. So we are seeking for assistance from this particular NGO, the Osasu Foundation, to assist this community in building this secondary school so that it will reduce the rate of children being dying by the Abuja Express Airport Road, not by the cars.
Osasu used to come here to help us, to bring food for us and clothes and books, but she used to help Area 1 people to give them money, to give the women money to start business. But she don't give us money to start business now, but now we are begging Osasu to help us here, Karmajiji IDP's camp, to give us some money to start business.
She buy machine for me. She buy machine for me as make her home myself. I go beg her, make she try to do for my people where they don't get job.
Please, I beg Osasu Foundation to come and help us. Some of our children, they don't have money to pay the school fees.
The Osasu Show Foundation is a non-governmental organization with a passion to address Africa's social endemic issues. And we focus on women and children whose lives have been impoverished by poverty. And we try to alleviate the poverty through financial education, training, mentorship, and offering of grants to small and medium-scale businesses. One of our core values at the Osasu Show Foundation is people development. Hence, we decided to commence a project at Karimajiji, located along the expressway to the airport. This project, we believe, will create access to quality education for people who are displaced by the crisis in the northeast of Nigeria. We are setting this as an example and as a flagship to our many other numerous projects we will run across the Federation. The Karimajiji project was born out of the need that there are over 1,000 children cramped up in fewer spaces in their classrooms. Like we have over 100 kids dealing with one-to-one teachers, and the whole place is just really messed up. No proper ventilation, no proper chair for them to sit and learn in a comfortable environment. And this we've taken upon ourselves to assist the community, the school, in providing a world-class infrastructure that will be convenient for these kids to learn. So far, we've engaged with all relevant stakeholders, from the community chiefs to the Parent Teachers Association, whom have previously done a wonderful job in making sure that kids have access to quality education. We are building up the facility with earth compressed bricks, which will make the place cooler and much more safer for the kids. The Osasu Show Foundation, having identified communities that have been affected by the herdsmen crisis, especially in Goki in Kafanchan in Kaduna State, Agatu in Benue State, and other surrounding communities. We have taken initiatives and taken concrete steps to reach out in our own way to support these communities. Like in Kano, where we supported some young girls with their education. We want to do more, and we're going to do more. Some of their houses, they will need roofings. The schools that have been burned down need to be rebuilt. Their homes need to be back up again, where they can have that confidence to know where they can be sheltered from the elements, the weathers and all that. With the support from our friends and partners, we believe we can go the extra mile to empower these families, provide them with their needs, and support them through these trying times. And we pray that with this medium, we can make this country a great place and safe for our children.
I pray for Social Foundation that God will guide them, to give them more life and continue to help people like us.
God bless Osasu Foundation.
I'm most glad to be among the Osasu Show Foundation beneficiary. I don't know how to express my feelings to them, but it's just saying thanks to them.
I want to really appreciate the effort of the Osasu Show Foundation for their commitment and their sacrifice.
This summer,
The host of the Osasu Show, Osasu Igbinedion, presents the Osasu Show Symposium, a forum where key stakeholders across the public and private sector discuss issues critical to nation building and development. Theme: the new economy and its impact on the less privileged. Date: Friday, August 25, 2017. Venue: International Conference Center, Central Area, Abuja. Time: 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Confirmed panelists include His Excellency Dr. Kezie Victor Ikpeazu, Executive Governor of Abia State; His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Wike, Executive Governor of Rivers State; His Excellency John Odigo Yegu, Chairman, All Progressives Congress; His Excellency Senator Ahmed Makafi, Chairman, People's Democratic Party; His Excellency Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amechi, Minister of Transportation. For registration, please log on to www.tostvnetwork.com. The Osasu Show Symposium, Bridging the Gap.